Okay, hello everybody. My name's Jameson Young. I'm sitting here with Jameson
Hello,
Young.
Jameson Young.
This is our YouTube channel, Self-Conflicted. Please subscribe. We just got a few little stories for you today. I'm going to start off with this one about a San Diego man. A San Diego man accused of robbing a number of credit unions in San Diego County is a neuroscientist with a Ph.D. Carl Doran, 43, was arrested after he entered a Navy Federal Credit Union on Mira Mesa Boulevard and allegedly demanded cash from the employee, according to the FBI. He pleaded not guilty to several charges related to other bank robberies. He is a trained neuroscientist and holds a Ph.D. He studied philosophy and psychological and brain science at UC Santa Barbara and was a researcher at UC San Diego for about a year. Doran pleaded not guilty Friday to 7 counts of bank robbery, 2 counts of attempted bank robbery, and 1 count of carrying a loaded firearm in a public place. Doran could face 14 years. He stole a total of like $13,500. So, what do you think?
I think what a dumbass. I mean, I know high school dropouts who can find a job. I mean, a Ph.D., if you got a Ph.D., you might have to temporarily settle for a lesser job, but you shouldn't have to rob.
What do you think? It's like a sign of the times?
What sign of what times? I mean, we're living in like the best, most privileged times in American history. So there's
like,
even a surplus of jobs.
A sign like they say that college degrees don't pay out the way they used to.
Well, then he should have gotten a more useful, cheaper field, went into a more useful, cheaper field of study. There's really no excuse for robbing, especially when, heck, you know, he got what, $13,500? So in short, that's like $1,000 a year if he gets charged with the full 14 years.
Yeah, actually, it'll end up being less than that because I think the cops, according to an article, part of the article I left out, they ended up confiscating $8,500 of the money he stole. But yeah, anyway, let me read this next article. Son of a bitch. Okay, about 18 million people might look a little different today than they did a year ago, according to data released by the American Society of Plastic Surgeons on Monday. The organization, composed of board-certified plastic surgeons, reported seeing a rise in overall plastic surgery and nearly 250,000 more cosmetic procedures in 2018 compared to 2017. In its annual statistics report, an uptick in minimal invasive procedures isn't surprising. Liposuction is up 5%. And breast augmentations are up 4%. So, do you think that this is healthy?
I think if women want to get big boobs, I don't see I don't see a problem with that. What are you mansplaining? You shouldn't mansplain to women about not getting big boobs. If they want to, let them be.
Do you think, though, that this is both? I'm asking, do you think it's physically and or mentally healthy?
Sure,
though?
There's like a Dolly Parton limit. I mean, if you're getting surgeries right and left a couple times a year, every year, sure. But other than that, if it makes you feel good, go for it.
What about like the mental health part of it? Isn't there like a saying like you should love you for you or something?
Like I said, if you're getting lots and lots of surgeries every year, you probably got some like body dysphoria type thing going on. But other than that, I really, who cares? I don't see the problem.
Okay, this last one is just kind of interesting fast facts, just because of our World War II history. Our World War II history interest. Etta Goring, goddaughter of Adolf Hitler and daughter of leading Nazi official Hermann Goring, she was considered the Shirley Temple of Nazi Germany, has died at age 80. Actually, she died in late December 2018, but her passing was not made public until this week. She was reportedly buried in secret at an unmarked grave in Munich, Germany. Goring was born in 1938, the year before World War II began. Her father, Hermann Goring, was a prominent political official, military official. Goring was named Hitler's successor. Etta Goring was the daughter of Hermann and his second wife, actress Emmy Sonoman. She was the only daughter the leader ever fathered. At her baptism, while wearing a christening gown with
embroidered swastikas, the family named Hitler as Edda's godfather. Hermann Göring was convicted of war crimes, sentenced to death, and committed suicide. Edda went on to live with her mother in the family's various estates after the war, and reportedly worked as a hospital in a hospital clinic. Edda rarely spoke about her father. In 1989, she did do an interview. However, she said she had a really nice childhood because of her parents. And side note, she said that she was convinced that her dad did what he did, thinking it was for the best. Obviously, wrongfully thinking that. But anyway, do you think? What do you think?
I feel really sorry for Germany's loss.
Well, seriously though, do you think that people, like people's kids or anything, do you think she actually holds any responsibility?
No, I think that's the dumbest thing. I don't understand the whole blood guilt type thing. I mean, sure, obviously, if you're a close relative or family does something as bad as her dad did, you're going to get judged a little bit. But ultimately, I think, this idea of blood guilt, especially like what we got going on here, where like if somebody of your family or skin color did something to somebody else 300 years ago, you should feel guilty about that. No, it obviously wasn't her fault. She was just a little tiny girl.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel, Self-Conflicted. My name's Jameson Young, sitting here with Jameson Young. Thank you. Goodbye.